Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our AngelBobsOmni playthrough. So, in our last episode, we got modules going, and I've played a little bit in the off time between episodes, mainly focusing on placing some modules in key locations. Haven't done a whole lot, to be honest. There's still a lot left to be done in terms of ores. Also, why am I so low on iron? We're going to have to check this out. But for example, I placed productivity modules in my gold and aluminum uncoiling, and that's what I was talking about at one point earlier, where it's better to make sheet coils than to make plates from casting machines because you can fit more modules in the assembling machines, and therefore you can get more productivity out of it. Now, what has happened with iron? Let us dive in here. So, we're just out of water? That's a strange thing to run out of. How did I run out of water? Oh, geez. Oh, cool. Okay, the base is out of power. That's what's happened. I see. Okay, well, good thing we have power on our list. I have nuclear power listed, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make it to nuclear power without some other quick upgrades. I think all the beacons that I've placed have done some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I've done some damage with the nuclear power. I was actually just struggling with this a minute ago, and it still seems to be backed up. So what? How is that possible? How did water get in this line? Oh, that's not supposed to be linked up. Something changed. Oh. Hold up. This recipe now no longer... Oh, my water... my water has broke. That sounds really odd to say. But I've literally broken all of my water outputs without realizing it. So I did some researches, so I have to find everywhere that I'm making water and change it around. Because we're going to see water stopping everywhere. Yep. So I'm no longer producing Omnic Waste from the one that turns Omnic Water into water. Because I did some more researches, because I'm working towards being able to do Crystallology 3, because that gets me uranium, because I want to do nuclear power. And when I did this research, Omnic Water, I think it's that one. No, it was one of these. Oops. Which one was it though? It wasn't Omni Sludge. Hmm. Well, I don't see it. Maybe it's called water or something or other. Water omnitraction. I finally made it so that, because if you look at water omnitraction 4, you'll see that turning Omnic Water into water also produces waste, but no, it doesn't. So that's the main concept I'm trying to get at. So now I have screwed myself over, and I need to change all of these around, which is unfortunate because there's water in a lot of places. So we got a quick detour. Yep, this one, same story. We can just disconnect that part and then flush the water out. Okay. Gotta work our way through the city blocks, making this change. Flush water. Gosh. Who knew a small research could shut down your whole base? A research that actually improves things. Gotta be careful. I think that's the only place I'm making water in this whole block. Which, is that a bad thing? I wonder if I'm using more water than I'm producing overall. Probably not. Okay, so it looks like this is running again. Oh, in another place I can put, so let me upgrade all these first of all, because I can put productivity in these. Productivity and speed and efficiency. So let's just kind of give these the once over. I have module inserter. So let's... I've never used this mod before. I don't know what that is. So if we first select the building, I guess. So Omni Tractor 3. We want a 2, a 2, and a 2. This is basic. I don't know. So then, does that work? Sure doesn't. Huh. Weird. Okay, now it works. Anyway, that'll give me some more iron ore for free. And these guys can't put productivity in them. I don't think. But I can put like a speed and an efficiency or something. So we can get more iron that way. So those are making 12 per second. Oh, I guess these don't really need... I wonder if productivity alone is enough to use up. 9.6, 12, not quite. I guess a beacon could... Not that I have the excess power for it, but I could throw a beacon here. At least get half of a speed module, and let's do more efficiency to save power. Oh gosh, my electricity's dying. Yeah, let's scratch that for a second. We'll just leave it like that, honestly. That's still the 18.4 per second. Slightly more efficient, whatever. I need to work on power. Yeah, it's struggling. So water, I need to fix the water. That's step one, step one, step one. Focus on step one. Flush the water out of here. That'll run again. Okay, water over here. Gotta destroy this one. Flush the water. Water is also here. Bam, bam, bam. Flush the water. I did put some modules in beacon stuff. This is one of the bigger places, is productivity modules making these circuit boards. Okay, water, I believe we have quite a bit over here. So water, 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 flush. Water, 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 flush. Okay. I think that's all. Is this messed up too? These are gonna break too once I get the final stage of sulfuric wastewater. But for now, I think we're okay. And it'll break yet again when I get the final stage of Omnic Water, Omni Traction. So I just need to pay attention to doing those researches and do what I'm doing now all over again. Here's one. Dump the water. Nothing up here. That's another sulfuric that we'll have to fix at some point. Oh, I changed these to electric boiler 2s. with efficiency modules in them. Because electric boiler 2s, first of all, are 50% faster than boiler 1s, and they have a single module slot, and so an efficiency module saves a ton of power on these guys, because they're like 1.8 megawatts each. So that's taking a lot less power for that steam, at least. And it looks like we might need one more, actually. I'm gonna put another one here. Because I don't need as many as I needed before, but we still need a few. Okay, so we fixed the water here. We broke it. This is broken in multiple ways. What is going on here? Oh, did that used to also make waste, it looks like? Looks like I don't even need that anymore. I don't know what's happening here. It looks like... Let me double check. So the multi-phase oil... I had this one. Oh, wait, no, where'd it go? Maybe I only had this one. Yeah, multi-phase oil created Omnic Waste, and then I did the upgrades and now it doesn't. And this whole little section was just to process that Omnic Waste, because you can't clarify it. That's what that was. So that can all just go away. I did add a beacon for my plastic. And my power has almost caught up, so I'm just going to add... Does this... Yeah, that'll work. I don't really need a space anymore between these. Because I can just put a power pole on this side and on this side. And that'll connect everything up. And wait, no one has one. Two inserters, run this belt down. And then I put some modules and added another one to make solid fuel from the fuel oil. Okay, so hopefully this will tide my power over until I can get nuclear power going. I'm not going to add more researches to the queue at the moment. Once I get Crystallology 3, that was the whole point of this. And are these the final ones? They're not. Okay. I was going to say, if these chloric and nitric and fluoric are the final researches, I should just do them, because then I don't have to deal with Omnic Waste at all for any of them. But they're not. I need production science packs to get the 9 and 10, which will finally just be able to get me straight chloric wastewater and such. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I hope I got all the places I'm making water. Let me just do a quick check. Did I get this one? I did. How did I get this? This is mud water. This one needs to be taken out right here. And then that needs to be flushed of water. Okay. Fix that. I also made some new concrete and heat pipe stuff for upcoming nuclear reactors. It was pretty easy since I already had the liquid concrete. This just adds in steel and stone bricks to make reinforced concrete, so we've got that now. This one, to make regular concrete, is literally just the liquid concrete. So it's actually easier to make concrete than concrete bricks, because concrete bricks combine with stone bricks. And I should probably pave the world in concrete bricks eventually. 150% is a lot better, but I'm too busy with more important things at the moment, like dealing with nuclear reactors. So I created 4 uranium reactors out of the stuff we already have. And I also improved my silicon carbide production, just trying to keep you guys updated. I moved it up here so I could have 3 of them with a beacon, because these are really slow. And I put full productivity on the grinding wheels. And it looks like we're still slightly too slow on those. But that's okay. We'll focus more on that later. So there's a couple problems for nuclear. One is, and I'm just continuing to check water as I talk. Here is a problem. It looks like that's focused on making wood, so... It looks like we're okay there. We need Cobalt Steel to make the tier 3 of regular power generation. And the problem there is that we need the tier 3 of regular power generation to be able to create the steam turbines and heat exchangers that you need to make nuclear. So we need Cobalt Steel and we need uranium. And those are both a bit of a process. Did I fix this one? Looks like I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make crystals here as well. We're currently making the what are these called? Chunks. So now we need all 6 types of crystals. And that's a bit of a pain. So we need, what are they called? Leaching? Leaching plants? Leaching plants, they are. Got that right. So I'm going to need to make leaching plants of all types. And I'm just going to build another one of these up here so we make sure we have coverage on channel 0. So let's start. I can't do that yet. So I'll make 5 of those. We'll have to wait for some more concrete bricks. And I'm only going to make 1 of each because we're in the land of modules. We can easily get beacons and such. So 1 of each should be fine. And I actually want it to be kind of here-ish, so I'm going to move this RoboPort down. We've got tier 2 now, so. So leaching plants. It's really hard to find stuff in this inventory. 1, 2, 3. We'll leave a beacon space between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And of course the bots just ran out of juice. How convenient. We do need some more RoboPorts in various places. Okay. So then we'll go in the same order, which is dark blue, light blue, bobmonium, givolite, crotinium, rubyite. And then the problem is you have to combine the chunks with an acid. And so we've got sulfuric, hydrofluoric, hydrochloric, and nitric. And those are kind of a pain to get. The cool thing is it does connect with this. So like all the ones that make sulfuric wastewater, which would help you get the sulfuric acid that needs it. And like the crotinium, right? It makes chloric, and the crotinium chunks need hydrochloric acid. So it does kind of work out that way. So let me just check. So I set up a uranium processing chain. Yeah, we still have crystal seeds on here, which are going to require mustard potatoes. That's this line. But for now, we need... what on earth did I do? Oh, I was just kind of setting up the leaching. We need stereotype crystals. Let me remove this stuff real quick. Oh, right. Okay, so what I was looking at was the difference. There's 2 uranium salt options. So I need to do this research, though. I can do 7 stereotype crystals, and that gets me a uranium. Or I can do sapphirite, protinium, and bobmonium, and that gets me the direct, which is much, much better, because that's 6 crystals to 3 omnitic salt versus 7 crystals to 1. So that's 1/2 versus 1/7, which is, I don't know, 4 times, 3, at least 3 times more. Uranium per crystal. We don't then have the wasted salts. So I'd much prefer that, but then I need protinium and bobmonium, which require me to do these other acid things. I think I should do all 6, though. I'm going to need it. Cobalt is another one I haven't even looked at. So cobalt, omnitic salt, to get direct requires crystals as well. So I might as well just do all the crystals, and then I can get cobalt and uranium directly. So what that means is in this area, I have to, and I'm going to move these over yet again. We're just going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I'm going to do purified, I'll do it up here. So in this area, I need to create... Also, I never did substations. I have them in my inventory. I just forgot about them. I forgot I have substations. Oh, I can make my life so much better. Look at this. Bam, bam. Wow, okay. Well, that's good to remember that I have these massive substations. Anyway, so in this area, I need to make 3 kinds of acid. I need sulfuric acid. I need hydrofluoric. I need hydrochloric and nitric. So, sulfuric acid we've done before. It's kind of a pain. Sulfuric acid. So, probably the easiest way... So we need purified water, sulfur dioxide gas, and... Yeah, that comes from sulfur and oxygen. And that can just be created out of sulfuric wastewater, which can be created directly from Omnic Water. So we're going to need... this is not a passive provider warehouse. Okay, so we need a passive provider warehouse real quick. And then what channel is this? We got 4 to... Let's make it channel 1, because there's at least a diagonal. So add tag, icon 1, here, passive provider warehouse, channel 1. We'll drop a roboport down here, that's channel 1. And another one up here, that's channel 1. Okay. So then, what I need is kind of an Omnic Water section. Oh, we need to update this build, don't we? Okay, let's, so this guy makes Omnic Water. I can remove these. And this guy just makes water. Okay. And then... Yeah, this is okay. Alright, so I gotta update my water build yet again. Select new contents. Bam, no tiles. Save. Okay. So really, I actually just need the Omnic Water. And then we're gonna have 3 different, or is it 4? I think it's 4. We need sulfuric. We need, now let's go in order here. Sulfuric, fluoric, hydrochloric, fluoric, and nitric. Shift R, Krydax, Shift R. Okay, and then, so those 2 are connected. And just do that. Okay, I'm gonna move this back as much as I can. No reason to use more space than I need to. And then we'll do a quick Quester chest on channel 1 for some Omnite. And I need to drop a couple bots into channel 1 here. There we go. Okay. And then I need to connect all the Omnic wastes of these. And then turn a corner into here. So that'll get rid of all the Omnic waste. And now we have the wastewaters available to me. Perfect. Okay. So then we need a couple things, at least for this one. I need a hydro plant for sulfuric. And that one. Okay, we also get fluoride ore. We can get salt and sodium nitrate. I don't know if we need those pieces, but for this one I know the route, at least. So this one comes down and in. Oh my gosh, keep doing the wrong thing. And we're gonna need a lot of clarifiers. Make some of those. You know, I should still have a separate one for other stuff. I am going to need purified water, though, but will this be enough purified water? I am making purified water here, so I'm going to do a T-split to bring purified water over. Right here, let's say. And then this one, just for simplicity, I'm just going to clarify these guys. Turn. Okay. Alright, so that's producing sulfur. And then, what am I doing? Sulfur goes into ingredient in this one. Chemical plants. We also need oxygen. So we can set the oxygen up down here. We need an air filter. Where are they? There it is. And a chemical plant. I need a few of those. Okay, so air filter into chemical plant. Doing air separation, which is that one. There we go. So that gets us nitrogen, which will flare for the moment, but I might want it at some point. And now we need chemical plant, which seems like a reasonable one to be on this extra bar. Chemical plant plus oxygen. Making sulfur dioxide, and then sulfur dioxide plus purified water. Making sulfuric acid. And how much acid do we need? Only 5 per chunk to leach it into a crystal. So that's not a ton of purified. Or, I mean, that's not a ton of acids. Okay, this one's going to go up. And for now, we'll just leave that there in case we want to access it. Turn a corner here. And then oxygen goes down. Oh, this is not best spot. Let's actually have it go this way. Turn a corner here. And then another corner down here. Bam, bam. I really don't understand why, for all the things that Bob's has, there's no tier 2 lamps. I would love a lamp that has twice the radius, so I could just place a few in a block. They could even be 2x2. I'd be fine with that. And the same graphic, just a bigger version of the same thing, with a bigger, maybe 3 or 4 times the radius. But no, doesn't exist. Okay, the substation I would want on this one. That's not a substation. Because honestly, it's just easier to place one of those here and there. Okay, so this is not running because of inserting. And now that I moved this, I should move this over. And therefore move that over. Okay, sulfuric acid is a go, and that one connect up. These two, this turns a corner, and ta-da! Okay, let's get rid of these rocks. Oh, shoot. Well, that's one way to do it. I always forget, Control X will not work to deconstruct rocks. Okay, so those are ready. Now we need hydrofluoric. I have no idea how that one happens. So Givolite leaching, hydrofluoric. Okay, so there's two ways to make it. We can mix fluoride ore with sulfuric acid, and that actually gets us a bonus of calcium sulfate, which I'm sure I'll use eventually. Or hydrogen fluoride gas in purified water. And hydrogen fluoride gas can come from, well, the best place would actually be fluoric wastewater plus puffers. But it looks like the best way we might have at the moment to do it is acid gas cracking. Because that one is a loop that requires hydrofluoric acid to make more hydrogen fluoride gas and fluoric wastewater. Well, given the complication of acid gas, I don't know how many ways I have to make acid gas right now. Not very many. Just raw gas refining. Oh, so that means we actually have a bunch of acid gas already, don't I? Down here. How's pollution doing? I still don't understand why I haven't gotten attacked. It feels like something's broken with the biters. Peaceful mode's not on. I even turned this down to 1.4, which it was 1.5, and I just, like, surely, maybe it's yeah, look, there, they just ate some pollution. Maybe I've just missed it? I don't know. I can't believe I haven't gotten attacked yet, though. I mean, I've kept these pretty cleaned out. This one, I think we're going to see an attack there eventually. Regardless. So, can I do productivity on any of these, just to make sure we have enough? I didn't really pay attention to the rates at all. So that can make up to 2, but that would require 200 sulfuric waste, which is not even close. It can handle the rate, but the input of Omnic Water is far underneath what it would need to be. Just because of the flow rate of pipes. Let's just, for kicks, see what I can put productivity on. None of these. Okay, nothing. What about here? Nope, nothing. Alright, well, I will just do the simple version, which is this one, which is made in a chemical plant, and I need fluoride ore. Oh, right. Fluoride ore is then a problem. Dang. Well, I can actually make fluoride ore the normal way to make various ores, but it's going to be easier, given what we've already set up, to just do this and have the same process here. Let's just set up another substation, because then here I can just link the purified water and the mineralized water, and then we have fluorite, which can then go into this one. And let's see, this goes left to go up. Okay, there we go. Now, calcium sulfate is an ingredient in this. Interesting. So that's actually pretty useless. I mean, it gives us lime, but we can get lime really easily otherwise, and same thing with sulfur dioxide. So calcium sulfate's kind of just a bummer. That's interesting. So this is just going to be clogging up storage forever, but it works at least. Okay, so we got that one. I'll hook it up in a minute. Now we got to deal with hydrochloric. I didn't know this was going to take this long, that's for sure. Okay, hydrochloric acid, hydrogen chloride gas plus water. That's easy. Hydrogen chloride gas comes from chlorine and hydrogen. Wow, who knew? Aren't I making that somewhere? Where am I making this? Right here. How could I just pipe that? That's a long pipe. I could just bottle it up. Yeah, it is a 2-to-1 though. I don't know if I love that idea. I'll just make it fresh. So we need an electrolyzer and saline water in this case. So we've got a setup that just voids the saline water. I think at this point, rather than do that whole thing where we, the thing where we make it produce both and not overproduce either, I think I'd rather just get rid of some things in my inventory. I'd rather just have a new plant, which is what I'm going to do. Get rid of these blueprints I don't need. Get rid of old inserters. Alright. That was a good cleanup. Now, the whole time I've actually been looking for the Hydro Plant 3 as well, and I literally can't find it. I'm gonna have to search. Hydro... Heck? Did I not just craft one of those? Oh, I crafted the electrolyzer. Wow, I'm going crazy. For some reason, I thought I had also crafted a hydro plant. So this one will just be to make saline water. And we'll just straight purify that. Not the most efficient, but it'll be fine. Okay, and then we need to electrolyze the saline water. into sodium hydroxide, which will unfortunately require some bot intervention. And then we need a chem plant. Hopefully it lines up this way. We'll see. And no, I'm not going to use Omnipermute. All of you thinking it, don't ask. I don't like all the recipes, because if Omnipermute was a vanilla game functionality where I could just hit, you know, Control Y, and it would switch inputs and outputs of liquids, I'd love it. But it makes new recipes that are hidden to be able to do it, and I don't want to do that, because I don't like all the recipes. Now this uses equal parts chlorine and hydrogen. This creates unequal parts. It makes more hydrogen. So we need to flare stack the bonus. We need an overflow valve. Okay, there we go. Hydrogen, chlorine, gas. Now this can probably use an upgrade. It'll charge bots faster. Okay, so we've got our hydrogen, chlorine, gas, and how does that get used again? Hydrochloric acid just gets mixed with purified water in a chemical plant. That's it. So, chemical plant, we'll just put that one over here. Where's my purified water? Okay, there. So we'll make that a T. This guy makes... where is it? Hydrochloric acid. There it is. That goes down. This goes straight. I'll do an I. And then, how about this? Bingo, hydrochloric acid. Okay, the last one we need is nitric acid, which I seem to remember being a little tricky. We looked at that for something else a while ago, but we have some new recipes. So there's two ways to make it: nitrogen dioxide gas and sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate. Well, let's go back. Let's check nitrogen dioxide gas. Can also be made from sodium nitrate and nitrogen monoxide. Oh, that's right. So the question is, which one is the most efficient? We're going to use sodium nitrate either way. So this, I'm going to be able to do this faster in FNEI. So I'm just going to use FNEI real quick. Might even, you know what, I'm going to use Helmod actually. Nitric, oh shoot, what was that stuff called? I lost it. What's it? I'm just gonna need to find it. Sodium nitrate, there we go. Okay, so sodium nitrate. We're gonna start with that. We're gonna product input 1. So if I use sodium nitrate this way, nitrogen monoxide gas goes to nitrogen dioxide, and then nitrogen dioxide goes to acid. Then the other thing I can do is just turn sodium nitrate directly in... Oh, I screwed everything up. What on earth? That's the one with air. Oh, I just switched. Okay. So this one sodium nitrate makes 8 acid. This one sodium nitrate makes 12 acid. And doesn't require sulfuric acid. So I should definitely go this route. It only requires things that I already have anyway. So we just need 3 chemical plants. And let's see, I'll hook this one up to the same layer. We'll just go straight in that way. So this is nitric acid, purified water, and then nitrogen monoxide, it's nitrogen dioxide. Okay, so then this one and this one will be in cahoots making dioxide. This one will make monoxide. No, that's not right. This is nitrogen dioxide gas. What recipe is this called? Sodium nitrate to nitric gases. There it is. Okay, and then we need an air compressor. Beep, beep, beep. Where are you? Wow. Gosh, right there in the middle. Okay, and then oxygen. We've got here. Can't do a T on that one. I could do a T this way. Okay. And then a corner. An I. And a corner up here. Here we go. New air compressor. And then, oh, right, I need the other water treatment plant. And then this one makes 2 types. And we need to loop this to back here. So, bam, bam, corner. That's just the monoxide. You can tell by the... Oh, wait, I've done something wrong. Oh, yeah, there's only 2 dots, a blue and a red. And that has 2 red, because that's oxygen. So then this one, we need this to only be a top-up. Meaning it'll always use this one first. Perfect, okay, and then this guy does the same thing as the others. Thankfully, they all produce mineralized water and purified water, so I can just link them up to the same clarifier. And then this hooks up to here. And that makes our sodium nitrate, which will then just go into this guy, and bada bing, bada boom. Okay, that feels good. Alright, so we gotta link that up with 2 corners, and this up with 2 corners. It's only 1 corner. I don't know why I'm saying 2 corners. Okay. So now we are ready for crystals. Trying to decide if I want to do belts or bots. Given that bots are getting stronger every day, I'm just going to do bots. At least for the request. And then I'll use belts for the input. Okay. Let's see, that comes in, this comes in. Oh no, we go off the bricks just a tiny bit. That's okay. Okay. Almost there. All right. So then we'll copy this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is a... Huh. How do I want this to work? I guess I can make this a provider for channel 0, because that's a provider for channel 2. And then these are just going to request 50. No, they'll request 100 each. I really shouldn't be using channel 0, because this is all part of the same block, but I guess it works. Okay, and then we have those, that over, that one, and that one. Alright, and then finally we gotta change this to sapphirite crystals, change this to steatite crystals, change this to bobmonium crystals, change this to givelite crystals, crotinium crystals, and rubyite crystals. And there we have it. Crystals are a go. The rate is pretty low, but thankfully I'm not going to need a ton, because I have productivity now. And I can easily improve this with beacons when the rate needs to be faster, and eventually we'll have leaching plant 2s, which are... how much faster? A little bit faster. And probably hold 2 modules instead of 1. Okay, so that's done. And now this guy needs to request all the crystals. So we'll just throw those in here. And then I think we'll call it an episode after that. And we'll start the next one with getting our cobalt and all that. Titanium. Wow. Really? I guess they haven't gotten enough yet. And I'm missing steatite. Oh yeah, that'll take a second to build up. That's fine. Okay. Alright, well, we'll call it an episode here, and in our next episode, we will start getting some uranium and some cobalt steel, and then we can work towards nuclear power. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.